Hi everyone, so my name is Kentana Ajeng with my last number 2124. Here I will present my education for motion. This house believes that Indonesia should significantly tax residential properties that are left vacant or unoccupied. So the first theme is from Universitas Surabaya as opening government. So as opening government, they bring the main argument that vacant homes reduce the supply of active housing, and then the tax will encourage owner to rent out empty homes, and the state can increase tax revenue. They give example by give situation of Jakarta and other big cities, but this example is too general and isn't complete by concrete data such as the number of or etc. They provide well-researched cases with local economic data and projection. They also use evidence to justify the tax impact on housing supply. And then the way they deliver their argument is clear, confident, eye contact with judges, also engage with the audience well. They also have clean structure idea, begin with problems, clue, impact, rebut, and also conclusion. They do rebut to opening opposition, like opening government respond first that concern about property right were irrelevant as the tax didn't prohibit but only provide an incentive for homes to not be left empty. But however, they didn't discuss how much they didn't explain much about the impact on lower middle class society. And then the second theme is Universitas Kristen Indonesia as opening opposition. So as opening opposition, they convey some main point. There are homes ownership is a private right, and state intervention through taxation can be seen as violating property rights. This policy could have a negative impact on the middle class. They also give the example such as family leaving their home to work out of town and not renting it out for emotional or family reason. But there's no data that show that how large this group is in terms of population. They raise important equity concern like highlight ethic or ethic of taxing empty homes and cite studies on low-income groups being unfairly affected. How they deliver their argument is clear, calm, polished, articulate, and also logical. They also maintain eyes while they explain to the audience. They also clearly structured but occasionally repetitive across the speaker. The opening opposition also do rebut to attacking opening government premise that empty houses directly cause the housing crisis, argue that not all empty homes are barriers to access. But this rebuttal is rather weak because they are not explained about how their alternative, for example, like rent regulation or something, is more effective in this policy. And then the third position is from Universitas Katolik Atmajaya Jakarta as closing government. So as closing government, they try to expand opening government by add an empty house tax could be the first step in property ownership reform in Indonesia. Revenue from this tax can be directly used to build subsidized housing. And then the Gradual implementation of empty homes will reduce the risk of burdening lower-income community. There's an attempt to provide an overview of this implementation scheme, but unfortunately, it is only a narrative without data or policy that support it. They extend opening government analysis with emphasis on macroeconomic benefits. The way they deliver is passionate, engaged, noticeably energetic, but occasionally hesitation and filler words like so it's affect the fluency. And then they use structures like extension, rebut, and also summary. They also do rebut, respond to opening opposition by pointing out that not all private rights are absolute and that the state does have the authority to impose taxes in the public internet. However, there was no strong response to concern about the legacy family or emotional home. And then the last position is from Universitas Brawijaya as closing opposition. So as closing opposition, they tries to add that the vacant home tax could have an impact on the informal rental sector. And then the knock-on effect is insecurity for tenants because they are not have a clear legal contract. And then this policy could be counterproductive as it would create a gray market in property. They provide an interesting illustration of illegal rentals and their impact to tenant legal, but there's no data on how big the market potential is. They raise strong counter-impact argument that is displacement of renters, and then the evidence lack statistical support. But the way they deliver the argument is confident present and deliberate pacing. They do rebut to closing government that framing of tax as a solution, but saying that the taxation system in Indonesia is not yet ready to accurate detect vacant homes. So for me, the winner from this debate session is the first one is opening government. Why? Because they provide strong farming, solid argument, and clear mechanism. They set the direction of the debate and have the broadest impact. For improvement, they should use more concrete data and sharpen rebut on equity issues. And then the second position is opening opposition because they has a strong normative defense of property right and justice, but doesn't dismantle opposition government's logic sharply. For improvement, they should add data support and be more aggressive in rebuttal. For the third position is closing government. Why? Because they tried to expand the debate on macro level, but the extension was less significant and the delivery was a bit rushed. So for the improvement, they should clarify extension and improve their time management. And then for the last position is closing opposition because the informal rental market idea is interesting but lack relevance to the main class and doesn't add much new. For improvement, they should add data or example and make extension more distinct from opening opposition. That's all. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.